Go hard on them dudes. Everybody's trying to play them the right way. Salute.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll.
Well, it's been a couple weeks, but welcome to our third iteration of the full contingent for our Ball Up Top podcast, episode 3. Happy Veterans Day to all who celebrate. And some salute.
Respect to the veterans.
Go hard on them dudes. Salute. So we thought we'd give our audience a little bit of celebratory pod, talking about some news around the league, and also a bit of holiday themed topics, if you will. Izan,
hello?
Saad, what's up?
Wait, before we start, can we do a moment of silence for the veterans?
Sure. Sorry,
Yeah,
how could I be
I like
so
it.
disrespectful? Anyway, all right. Yeah, so let's get to it. I thought,
That was lovely. That was lovely. That was lovely, guys.
Afamizan, Shanur, Saad, Ayo, thank you all for joining. I wanted to kick off this podcast. There's a lot that's been going on over the past couple weeks, but I think I'd start more recently. Probably one of the bigger news points in the league, and that is Chet Holmgren has sustained a couple months long injury, a right iliac fracture. Our brother Omer Yusuf gave us a little bit of details on what to expect from the injury itself. Seems like it's not going to sideline him for the rest of the season, but certainly big implications in the West. It's been already tough so far. A lot of teams winning a lot of games early on. So just wanted to open the floor to you guys and see what you think this means, if it means anything for the Thunder and the landscape of the league.
It means top of the West is wide open. It means I am a sad, sad man. It means apparently tonight Jalen Williams is a starting center, so we'll see
Oh
how
my
that
goodness.
goes.
Hey, that boy thick.
I
Shay's
didn't even see
Shay's
that.
the tallest player in the lineup tonight.
Against Zubak? Oof.
Yeah, it's gonna be
The paint points are gonna go crazy.
It just means I have to watch more of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic doing the same thing over and over and over again. This is really all that means. That's really all that means. Now we're going to see more Jokic wins. We're going to see the Nuggets do it again. Anytime a new team gets good, things just go back to the old heads again. Isn't it Warriors and Suns are 1 and 2? Am I wrong?
I think you're
I
right.
think it's
Or the
yeah.
Thunder are still up there, I think.
The
That's
Thunder
like
is still
that's
up
like
there.
75 years old worth of NBA player leading those teams, bro. What's the point? All those Shai Gilgeous-Alexander moments for what? For what? They lost to the Warriors last night, bro. The Warriors are rotating 12 players in. 12. Like
I will say, I
Steve
feel
Kerr
like the West-
coaching like it's still Team USA, bro. He's playing Brendan Podzimski.
Hey, Brandon.
well. Apparently, his
passed around
lineup
on
didn't
the-
go that deep when during Team USA.
He can pass
Some
around
players
that
couldn't make it to
OBJ,
the
man.
floor.
Oh,
Warriors are nice.
Shots fired.
Warriors look
I
good.
will
That's
say
all.
that it seems like the West is cursed. Like these injuries always happen. Top teams in the West. Look at the East. It's just disgusting over there in the East right now.
It is
Filth.
very
Two
disgusting.
teams above 500 in the Eastern
Yeah.
Conference. That's
It's a
absolutely
Mickey Mouse
disgusting.
conference.
It's quite unfortunate. You know, it looks like the Thunder had a very, very nice special thing brewing. Chet looked very special. You know, as an unfortunate recipient of a certain player in that draft class, Chet looks extremely special. And you know, it was really good to see. I think his defensive metrics were off the chart this year. He's the leading
Jabari
candidate.
not fired at Houston fans? What's going on?
Hey, he doesn't deserve the talk on this podcast, right?
Wow.
Yeah, but
How
he was like leading in defensive player of the year, like some early metrics in defensive
Yeah.
player of the year. He looked really, really good. His paint numbers were incredible. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, bro. I almost drove to Oklahoma City a few days ago. That's for real. I like thought about it twice. Didn't do it ultimately, but I did think about it.
You thought about it. Now, no, now you won't. Not if you're not going to be able to see Chet.
Yeah, it's
It's
fair.
probably your
So
fault. If you got gone, you probably wouldn't got
It's
injured.
true. It's true.
So do you guys think this takes the Thunder out of the running for the 1 seed overall? It seems to be like a 2 month and
Absolutely.
2 to 3 month injury. You don't think they can rally and adapt?
I just
Uh,
think the margin of error is going to be thinner because the Nuggets are playing well again. That's all. That's all. The Nuggets had like a weird first 2 weeks, I think, but I mean, I'm not gonna say they're playing better. Jokic has just been hooping. That's all. So I don't know if the
Russell
margin of error is
Westbrook
gonna
has
be
been
that thin.
hooping.
He was. He didn't have the
He's not
best night
watching.
last night.
Maybe not. Maybe one game.
No, it's
But
a
Two
big
games.
one.
I'll give him
I'm
two. I'll give him two.
I'm with you, Shanor. There's nothing like we're watching Russell Westbrook on a basketball court. That's a fact.
The Lakers could have used him.
I
Yeah,
like
they could have.
But let's get back to Chet. Yeah, I guess we can look at we might as well look at Oklahoma City's schedule for the next couple games. Because I will say, I mean, that game against they let the Warriors. I mean, they came back against the Warriors. They could have done it. So I feel like it's just gonna be the teams with the big bigs. That's probably gonna be the ones where, again, like you guys said,
I mean,
the pace is
they
gonna
gotta.
be.
It's like 3 weeks till
when
they
is
get Hardenstein back.
coming back? When is Hardenstein
Like
coming
3
back?
weeks.
That it'll start ramping up in like 3 weeks.
10
I think
games.
That'll
the
help.
thing
I
is
think,
with that injury, I don't think it'll be a lot to like ramp up from. Like it's just as
yeah.
long as you've healed out of it, then you can kind of get back on the floor. It's not like a lower body injury, so
And Chet will
I
hopefully
be
mean,
back
it'll
with
help.
it'll definitely
vengeance.
help. I mean, he's shown uh, some elite defensive presence with the Knicks, so let's see if it translates over. Um, their bench is very deep, hasn't been performing as they would like so far, but I think with more minutes divided up, maybe going smaller with some of these lineups, maybe they can unlock something and keep afloat. I don't even think it's about keeping afloat. They're still going to be a really solid team, but
As long
They'll still be
as
good.
yeah, I think it'll still be good. But as long as we don't like, the defense is gonna take a huge hit, and so like games can go either like when your key defensive piece goes out. Sometimes games can just be like really random at that point. And as
yeah.
long as we don't fall to like play-in area, I'll be satisfied. I won't
Yeah,
worry
I
until
think
then.
that's a little. I feel like their foundation, their coaching, their depth will carry them a certain degree. They still have to play like the West is tough, but like in the regular season, you're also like sprinkling in some Pistons here and there,
Hey,
so
Yeah.
maybe not the best example, but
Hey,
maybe some
I'm just saying.
Milwaukee Bucks here and there.
Sixers.
But I will say, I mean, the West is
It's close.
close, so it's like
Close.
games matter.
Hey,
That's
I was
true.
right. Lakers already got 6 wins. That's only 2 games behind Oklahoma City. I'm just saying. And that D'Angelo Russell trade, when it hits, it's gonna hit. You know.
man,
Walker
what was
Kessler, Jordan
Yeah,
Clarkson.
the trade rumors
Walker
have already.
Kessler is not coming to the Lakers.
Speaking of Walker Kessler, I don't know if when Shanor and I did the Thunder specific pod over the weekend, we were talking about trade targets, and while it might not be Walker Kessler, do you think this will force Presti's hand to do something, or is he just kind of work with what he has?
I think he's gonna stay put. We got Kenrich Williams back tonight, baby.
Yeah.
The guy who's like
Also,
played
He was
20
supposed to
games
be
in
the
2
small ball.
years.
He's supposed to be the small ball center.
Yeah.
And then he kind of sucked last year so I'm worried.
Gordon Hayward back from retirement.
Oh,
Oh God.
But this
I mean,
could be OKC's plan just to get Cooper Flag. Maybe
they
Chet.
got other avenues too. They got other avenues.
Hard pivot.
I
That'd
mean,
be crazy.
Shea hasn't even played like himself, and they still only have 2 losses.
yeah, he's
so
not been great.
those things can correct themselves, and then they've got players. I mean, it might force Jalen Williams J-Dub to become more of a creation
Step
threat
up.
than he already
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Without Chet spacing, I think it's a big deal though. Like he played
Yeah.
82 games last year. Every single like he was there all the time. His spacing matters, especially when you're trying to open up driving lanes for Shea. Like people are already sagging off of Caruso. If you watched the game last night, Draymond was just like hanging out, just daring Caruso to shoot and just threw them off.
Yeah.
And like these kind of better defensive teams with kind of Swiss Army knives on defense will do the same. I'm sure they'll use that blueprint, especially with Chet out. So we'll see how it goes. But they're good. They have a good foundation.
I want to throw a long-term question at you guys about Chet in general. It's 2 major injuries now. Where do you guys kind of see his career going from here? I know he's shown extreme promise in the time he's been on the court, but 2 pretty serious injuries now. Pretty skinny frame. History with big men like this. Where do you guys kind of think his career takes him?
He need to do those Wembanyama stretches, bro. There's no way around it. He need to be doing all that stuff. You guys seen his weird stretches? It's working. It's working.
Felt like
He
more
plays.
of a freak injury than anything.
Yeah, I think they were.
I thought both of them were.
Freak injuries.
Like the first one, yeah.
LeBron dunked on him in a pro-am.
What was it? I don't know. It's called Liz
a-
Frank or whatever.
It was a foot.
Yeah.
The fact that he played 82 games the year immediately after that was promising.
Yeah.
And then, like Izan said, I think this.
I think if it
Pelvic
was
fracture.
bigger, he still would have got hurt. Probably not as bad.
I feel,
Aaron
the way he
Williams.
fell, I feel like anyone would have fractured their hip.
Yeah,
Unless-
it was like a Family Guy joke. You just
I mean, he
Slammed
is skinny,
before,
so like Wiggins actually like not like forced him
Well,
over. So I guess that's the
Andrew
argument
Wiggins
you could
big
make.
as hell. So
Yeah, he's strong.
you've seen
so-
those shoulders.
He was playing like that photo where his biceps are just out of control.
The hips are no joke. I mean, you guys are doctors. I mean, from what I hear, hip is no joke. And I feel like upon that point, like,
I mean,
Yeah, we need to have Omer on here to really educate us. As far as I know, it's not the joint. The joint isn't involved with the iliac wing and whatnot. So we'll see. They
How
say
would
he's not out for the season. I trust them.
how would the Thunder? I mean, it's going to be a different team, but how would the Thunder 2 years? I can't really remember 2 years ago when Chet was out for the whole year. What were they like?
They got big boyed by everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
they play a
I mean,
beautiful ball.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different team. Like Jalen
That's
Williams
getting a
has grown
message.
more. They have more
Yes.
wing defenders and reliable shooters. But I mean, a lot of the same problems might come up against these teams with bigger size. I find so it's been a couple weeks. We have some like planned segments for this first pod back. But anything that happened around the league, injuries or just storylines that you guys wanted to touch on before we get
Is
to this segment?
is it over for Zion? Like, are we done? Like,
Ooh.
are we?
I was
are
done
we-
even before this
Dude,
year.
I
I cared nothing
think-
about the Pelicans.
I
Is
think
it like
some.
is this the nail in the coffin for any
No,
hope for Zion?
I think some team's gonna buy really low on him. Some like contender.
You
Yeah,
think they
it's
could
gonna,
trade for
like,
Giannis?
He's gonna be.
Giannis.
That's a good one. Actually, that's a good one.
I mean,
Giannis to New Orleans.
They would pick up the phone at least, right? Zion's
Yo,
involved.
yeah.
I think
don't
Shanor's
so.
right. I think
I don't think the
Zion
Bucks would
and
pick up the
PI?
phone.
Well, if Giannis requests a trade, I don't know if he wants to go to New Orleans per se, but
Smoothie King Center.
what does that do for me?
We all wait.
Yeah,
Y'all don't
Donovan
know.
there.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know Giannis lore.
Oh,
He
he likes
loves-
Smoothie King.
He likes
Yeah.
smoothies.
No, he
Okay.
loves the first thing he tried when he got to America was a smoothie. He said just had a smoothie for the first time. God bless
Yeah,
America.
He can get that anywhere, bro. Like, come on.
I'm having some serious
Kinda
Giannis
foreshadowing,
fatigue
actually.
in general.
Oh, you know, like the fake out handshake yesterday.
No, there's a lot of
that's
things,
He's a really
and,
goofy guy.
and I know we had a planned discussion about him and all things Giannis coming up maybe in the near future. But
Yeah.
I'll just say I'm tired of him a little bit.
Didn't
A lot of
Giannis
ways.
like elbow Jalen Brown in the head before the fake high five?
He did.
Oh yeah, like he does every single possession when he goes down the floor.
He
I
gets
thought
like,
it
oh,
was
someone
cute.
to fuck-
I thought it was
And they
cute
all
until I
my
watched like the
Nigerian
whole.
brother.
Bro, I thought it was cute until
Well,
I
you know
watched the whole
the-
sequence. I would be so mad if somebody elbowed me
he
in the face and then
murdered.
played
He
me like
murdered
that.
him. Like he literally murdered him.
I would be so
Well,
mad.
you know-
I would be so unhappy.
He didn't do
And then
it.
he
You
and
know
then he
what?
Zaza Tatum too in the same like within
I'm not-
30
yeah.
minutes.
Tatum. I will say Tatum kind of
He sold it, but I mean, it was
Yeah,
still a
No,
landing
it was
zone
a
foul.
no. It was
It's
a
a
nat.
landing zone.
That
Nah, it
call
was a
is
natural. It was a natural
made,
shooting
He,
like,
motion.
stu-
kind of-
he,
kind
stu-
It
he
was
stuck
a
out his
clean.
foot.
I didn't think
No, he
anything was
did
that wrong
not.
with
It
it.
was a natural shooting motion.
No, no, no. I'm saying Giannis stuck out his foot.
Yeah, I know. That's a foul that should be called by anyone.
should be
Like, I'm
called.
not saying it's like I didn't say it was malicious. I'm just saying like, come on, you got to call that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
It's-
Well,
one
you
for
know,
Giannis-
you know what they're
Giannis
saying
about
about.
to get some hate.
Sorry, say it again, Afan.
No, I'm just saying Giannis about to get some hate on this podcast on Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
we,
big time.
we got a
Tune
whole
in
segment.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
But wait, but last Bucks thing, you guys know why they're saying like why the Bucks aren't like performing as well, right? It's because Thanasis is not on the team
Thanasis.
anymore.
That's what we
yeah,
touched
you gotta be
on.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it subscribes
That's what we
to my
touched on at the
theory.
beginning of the
We
season.
talked about it in
we
our
were on
first
it.
episode. Yeah,
We were on
It
it
was a
first.
Fonz smoking theory like that. You know, it matters.
It matters.
You know, you need
Yeah,
like
I
a
was
Jared
on
Dudley.
that too, pretty early on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like if I was an
Ronnie-
NBA player, I think I'd want to follow on my team even if he was bad at basketball. Like,
Thanks.
yeah.
That's really wholesome, man.
That's
I want
Um,
to put out one funny stat before Alok, if you want to move on to like more planned segments. But
Oh, sure, yeah.
I think opposing players are shooting 93% against Cat in the restricted area.
all that.
That came out of nowhere, bro.
I think I saw that on Twitter like briefly, and that's astounding. That's crazy.
Dude, I've liked Cat. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like he's playing well.
He is.
I'm back on it.
offensively.
I got back
He
on
and
Cat
Brunson
train
have some
last year.
good have some good chemistry, and as
This-
Shinora has alluded to, I'm pro Cat these days.
This
I don't know
cat trade, in my opinion, catastrophic for the Timberwolves. That was the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
And I love you guys know me. I love Dante DiVincenzo. I love that guy. I think he's
Wait.
sweet.
Don't you like Julius Randle too? Or-
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
sure he's
mistaken.
great. I'm sure he's great.
He was just
Sure
a
he's
throw in.
great.
Yeah, he was a throw in.
But there's no way that trade was equal. I don't know.
I mean, like
Listen, both teams.
the defense is what it is. Like, first of all, like, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why the Knicks are struggling. A lot of why they got rid of a lot of their depth. They're maybe not getting the returns on defense that they expected from, especially Mikal Bridges. I feel like everyone just scoots past him whenever I watch him. I don't know.
Is
what
he
happened to his
is he
defense.
shooting
He's
normal
playing-
again, or is he trying to fix his shot again?
His
I haven't
percentages are
watched it.
fine. He's like at career average percent from three right now. It's fine.
He's still
But just the
playing. I haven't heard about Mikal in like since last
Yeah.
year. Since
He's
the
having
trade.
like a Suns Mikal type of stat line right now,
Mhm.
which is, I mean,
Uh,
not worth 6
look,
first round picks, but
Yeah.
it's
you want to
terrible.
take an OG victory lap, Alok?
I don't know if I can. He's had a good like 3-game stretch offensively, but I mean, I think in general the Knicks and they're struggling now. They're only going to struggle later, but I mean, they're mortgaging their whole future for like one person who plays all the time, but then two other guys who have like long injury histories and like clear flaws, whether on one side of the ball or the other. They had like, you see like RJ Barrett on Toronto, who's like blossoming as a scorer. Emmanuel Quickly's been injured most of the beginning of the season, but I mean, he's shown like at the tail end of last season that in a greater role, he can actually like, fill the stat sheet. He's a, decent point of attack defender, not like anything great, but there's two guys that you would have had instead of one OG Anunoby who was like out for like 30 games last year, and he might get injured like the very next game he plays. So, with this all-in approach, it's good to have some fallbacks, and they literally had nothing. So,
And they did it because they thought Jalen Brunson was their savior. Like,
and it's like this is the healthiest they'll be. I need a Brunson segment too at some point. But yeah, this is almost like the healthiest they'll be, I guess. I mean, Mitchell Robinson hasn't come back, but like by the time he comes back, I'm sure someone else is going to pick up a knock, one way or the other. It's just how it goes. So that's my Knicks piece. This all came from Zion, talking about Zion.
Yeah, I know.
but to go back to Izan's question, I think it is over for Zion. In this role, like as a focal point of a team, you can't rely on him, man.
Yeah, I'm not interested, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Man, I love Zion.
But what
Yeah,
a
after he
brutal.
let me down last year, I wasn't willing to get back on the train.
It's just brutal for the Pelicans though. Like they lost DeJounte Murray game 1 of the season.
Hmm.
Trey Murphy comes back tonight. And then CJ picked up an injury. Herb Jones picked up an injury.
Yeah.
Jordan Hawkins.
Jordan Hawkins, like Zion's out for a month and a half. Like
He's gonna be gone for. He's gonna be out for
more,
like 3
yeah,
months.
yeah,
There's
yeah. He'll
no
pick
way.
up.
He comes.
Exactly. So you
Mariah
can't even
happy.
count on them. I don't know where the Pelicans go from here. Honestly, I think you probably blow it up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can't contend
Finally,
otherwise.
finally.
Yeah,
I
trade
think-
BI probably. CJ McCollum, I'm not even sure why he's on the team. Like,
Yeah.
Because no one will take him. No one wants him.
exactly. He has a bad contract, but I mean, some team
He's a
might
bad
take him.
negotiator too. The CBA is
Yeah.
terrible. What does he do?
Him and Grant Williams.
Oh man.
But moving on maybe to our more planned segments here. Looking ahead to the rest of the season, one thing that came about last year that I think for the most part has had a pretty good approval rating is the newly named NBA Cup, providing some competition in the middle of the regular season. Maybe when football is drawing most of the attention, you'll have some stakes to actually pay attention to the NBA, boost up the ratings. And I just wanted to see if you guys had any just general comments about the NBA Cup, what you're looking forward to this year, and if you had some predictions for who may be coming out on top, dethroning the Lakers inaugural IST champions, formerly known as the IST.
Oh man, that was sweet. I don't know. Anybody want to start?
I'm glad they
ahead.
changed the name to
right now.
officially the NBA Cup. So I like
the
that.
Emirates NBA Cup.
NBA Cup.
I like that.
Oh,
I
nice.
hate IST.
Go capitalism.
I mean, I think it's cool for the league. It seemed like people tried last year. Like LeBron looked locked in. And for those end of the bench two-way
always
guys,
locked
we can debate always, but it's hard to be locked in as a 40-year-old all the time. But like for those two-way guys, that money can matter. Like so, that incentive is cool. In terms of my prediction, I mean, I'm looking at my team's group, and good God, like if we don't come out of this group, I would be very disappointed. It's the Bulls, Hawks, Wizards, and Cavs. That's our
Great.
those are our
nice.
opponents. Cavs are the only one, but
The Hawks are
But the anger with which Jason Tatum is playing, it just gives him a good chance. Like he's like mad all the time. It's actually very annoying to watch. He's like super physical. I would hate to be anywhere near him. I would definitely cower in front of him. He would like talk me off of anything. If I called a foul, he'd say no and I'd accept it. He's just like being very aggressive. It's very hard to watch.
yeah.
Can we say something about Derek White now that we're on the Celtics?
Dude, I'm sick of Derek White. I'd rather not talk about Derek White. The entire broadcast. That's all they talk about.
There's a reason. He literally doesn't miss, man. Like it's crazy. And anyone, as long as you're not 7 foot, and sometimes when you're 7 foot, he's gonna block your shot when you go at him at the rim. Like I don't understand.
Giannis twice.
Yeah, he's like a ball magnet. Like literally, the ball just ends up in his hands at the right spot. He gets the steal. He gets a block. I don't know what's going. It's like
He was not this level of shooter 2 years ago. Like he shoots over contests. He shoots pull-ups. You have a hand in his face. He will still shoot pretty well. Like I'm in awe of his shooting development, honestly.
And then you're never like, oh my God, why did Derek White take that shot?
never
Like Drew will do that. Drew will take these random step backs. Tatum obviously has a propensity to do that. Jaylen Brown, but like Derek White's like never taking a shot that his team doesn't want him to.
Thanks to Steve Kerr, the Olympics. That's how he knows how to play winning basketball now.
He developed.
I think
before-
sounds like Steve Kerr got his pitch back. I know it was almost something how he lost his fastball.
Yeah, he got. I gotta admit though, they look very impressive.
Dude,
they look.
I
Very
like
impressive.
the Warriors. It looked like Steph Curry's doing the LeBron thing where he just like plays and he hits you in flurries, but he's not like doing the whole game. There's like plenty of other people out there running around. Steph Curry will play like 35 minutes, but it's not like the same 35 minutes he was playing before, you know?
Yeah, and when Draymond tries, he's the best defender on the planet. Like, I'm convinced. He's
Yeah,
that
he's
good.
got good hands.
Yeah,
So,
I think Warriors. Yeah, Zion might have to eat his words a little bit, at least for now. But yeah, there's still a lot of ball left. I still think it's a little bit of fool's gold. They even got lucky with Chet getting injured last night. I mean, dark magic.
Are we
Saved
still
us.
doing? Are we
Yeah,
still
we're
doing
going back to the
NBA?
cup.
Yeah, are we doing Cup winner
Yeah,
selections?
yeah, yeah.
I'll go next.
Come on, Bill Simmons, gets back on track.
I'll go
Sorry,
next. I'm
sorry.
trying to figure out. The way I'm going with this is like who's got something to prove. Boston's an easy pick, right? Last year the Lakers won. The Lakers had a lot to prove, bro. LeBron probably couldn't go the course of the season, so he's like, let's just do this now. Let's just get this done right now. Let's get something. I'm just saying he's being realistic. The teams that I was eyeing, Boston, of course, Phoenix and Dallas. I'm
Yeah.
and OKC until this injury, and Orlando definitely before the Paolo injury.
Yeah.
and
But
then
I'm
Kevin
gonna
Durant got
go.
hurt too.
Yeah, yep. I'm going with wait, who got hurt?
Kevin Durant, he's out for a few weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh well, let me change my pick then. I didn't know.
They have Grayson Allen
Out
though.
for the NBA Cup.
Grayson Allen?
Oh, see
Oh my
you
God.
later, bro.
Yeah, but
Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal
Hurt.
also got an X-ray yesterday.
Dude, I
Bradley
hate
Beal
Bradley
also got
Beal.
an X-ray yesterday.
He's on my
It's
fantasy
negative.
team.
It's fine.
I
He'll
think
only
about
miss 10
dropping.
games.
I think about dropping him every single time. Every single
Wait,
time.
Yeah.
NBA Cup ends December 3rd. That's like the last regular games, and then you start quarterfinals. So there's a chance KD will be back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know.
Y'all
I gotta
trust
give it
Devin
to.
Booker?
Stand on it. Stand on
Devin
it.
Booker, by the way, has not been off to a great start this season.
Exactly.
Like,
It's been
I
mostly KD.
don't. I don't believe in Devin Booker.
It's been mostly Kevin Durant. Then I'm gonna have to go with Golden State, man. They're playing hard. They got their butt kicked the night after they beat the Celtics, but Cleveland's going through everybody. I'm just not gonna pick Cleveland because I'm tired of seeing them on my TV too. Let's go Warriors,
So,
baby. Jonathan
Golden State.
Kuminga playing quite well the last few weeks.
All right. That's
Polo
it.
out.
He's going to be out to like January, February, something like that.
Hmm.
So I was looking at it. I was looking at it a lot based on like the groups that these teams have to come out of. I think looking at the groups, it'll like eliminate a couple teams for me. Like for example, at least for me, the Warriors group, they have the Nuggets
And the
and the Mavericks
Yeah.
and the Grizzlies in their group, and then OKC, Suns, Lakers, defending IST champions, and the Spurs, I guess, all in the same group, and it's like Rockets. Basically, the Western groups are screwed, and the East groups look a little bit better, but most of the East teams have the flaws. So I think the Cavs and the Celtics are probably my two favorites, but I'm also looking at the Pacers just because they're tryhards for this like meaningless. Halliburton's the king of like front running during meaningless games. And also the group is the Bucks, the Raptors, the Pistons, and the Heat.
oh, I want to throw up.
It's disgusting.
It's a cakewalk group.
So that's like an automatic quarterfinal for them.
Hey, go ahead.
So I'll, you know what? Why not? I'll say the Pacers.
Nice.
Wow.
Good pick.
That's not. Yeah, I can see that.
Good pick.
Hey, I'm looking at these groups, and Brooklyn's got a good group.
Cam Thomas
Cam Thomas
holding
is
up
nice, dude.
up the trophy.
He might
Cam
have
Thomas
like
is
a.
nice.
He might have like an NBA Cup like moment, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I could be wrong, but I've watched like a decent amount of Brooklyn. Nothing crazy, but it's not like people seem super upset with Cam Thomas. A lot of times people are like hyping him up when he's scoring.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good player.
Nah, I like
know.
Cam Thomas. I just like giving him a hard
Me
time.
too.
Me too. I like him. He gets
like him.
buckets.
Fine, your Rockets
To
might
give my
might
picks
come out.
before I head out. I think I'm gonna go with the Cavs for the same reasons.
Good pick.
That it's a good regular season team. They're in rhythm right now. I think rhythm is probably pretty important in this stage of it. The Warriors do look nice, but their group is a little tough. I think my team, Houston, has a good chance. In terms of all the West groups, it seems like the easier one out of the other two. But I'm going to go with the Cavaliers. I would also like to say that I think it was a good chance for the NBA to test out mixing up the East and the West a little bit, at least like group it by
Definitely.
region. It's a pretty meaningless time to do it. They could have tested out some things. I think it's something for Adam Silver. Hey, I'm going to trademark this idea right now and get some money for the Solid Cup pod.
They gotta do something about East West, man.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
But because these groups are absolutely disgusting on the Eastern side. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like, East B, look at East B. Like, you should be embarrassed about yourself, man.
No, Pacers.
Yeah,
Pacers.
East B is pretty bad.
That's
Dude,
disgusting.
East A without Paolo, it's a toss up too.
Yeah, East A without Paolo and without Embiid. Yeah, you're right. It could be
It's a
pretty
mess.
nasty.
Could be Cam Thomas, bro.
Yeah, pretty nasty work up there. But yeah,
And Dennis Schroeder, best point guard in East A, I guess, after Jalen Brunson, sure.
What
No,
time?
before him.
Tyrese Maxey.
He's got that he's got the international success. Yeah, okay. So yeah, maybe not Dennis Schroeder, but still he's nice though.
Shanor and Io, your picks.
I think Lakers. They're gonna have the easiest time with the injuries. I think LeBron's gonna turn it on once they get out of the group. Just feels like they're gonna repeat.
It's true. It's hey, I'm just saying if AD and LeBron are here, they might as well win it now. You know, you never know.
Bronny's moment.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Get Bronny that extra mil, dude.
No,
Get
hey,
extra with the cash.
Shanor's he makes a very good point, dude. Being on that podium with Bronny, man.
$1 million for Bronny?
That'll be an incredible.
I hate to say it.
It'll be an incredible day on Twitter if they win. And it's like Bronny, like LeBron crying with Bronny on the IST.
Hey,
Bronny
they're gonna make a hell of a thumbnail when that
NBA
happens.
Cup MVP.
Hey, what if it just goes off?
Good.
Hey,
He was
Bronny-
terrible in the G League.
Dude,
His debut
no.
was awful.
Dude,
I
I
saw
watched.
this Twitter post that said 6th day of Christmas
Like
ass
that
stat
Christmas,
line.
yeah.
6 points, 5 turnovers, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block.
Dude, he's gonna be fine.
Bro, chill. He might be watching. He might watch this, okay?
Oh,
It's a lot of ball left for him. Io, do you have a pick before we move on?
Yeah, unfortunately, dude, injuries are really messing this up. But out of the East, East A, I can see the Hornets coming out. East B, dude, I would say the Raptors were healthy, but Scotty, come on, man, Scotty. So East B, Pacers, East C.
Raptors is crazy, Io.
Dude, Raptors are not. Dude, they're feisty. They're just not healthy, but they're feisty.
Oche Agbaji's been carrying me in fantasy. I can't lie.
Hey, man.
What? Oche Agbaji? What?
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's been crazy. He's a top 10
Raptors-
shooting guard. Sorry.
Raptors is a wild pull, honestly.
No, I said Pacers. If Raptors were healthy, Raptors.
Yeah.
Pacers.
Scotty
the East-
Raptors.
And then EC, yeah, unfortunately, probably Celtics or Hawks. But I would say at the East, I could see the Hornets and Celtics.
the Hawks.
Hawks? Trey Young's hurt too.
Wait,
Is he
so
hurt too?
He's out for tomorrow at least.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And
Dude,
tomorrow's the
Hawks are-
first game.
wait,
If
Io,
If you drop one game, it's really hard to, like, especially if you drop it pretty poorly, like point wise, like.
Who they
yeah,
play?
point differential is a good touch. Io, so who's like your official team that you're gonna?
The East or the West or both?
Who's gonna win the tournament?
Damn. I mean, just because they won't win I already know they're not gonna win the real championship. What about the Lakers?
Dude, hey, relax. One D'Angelo Russell trade could change everything.
Yeah, but we have
For-
no
for
defense.
what?
I think here's what I think's gonna
Ochi
happen.
What's his name? Whatever his name. He literally admitted, like, bro, we don't have good. He literally said we don't have good transition defense. We suck. It don't matter. That's what. Like, we suck. We suck.
Who is
LeBron's gonna be
D'Angelo Russell?
motivated. AD doesn't want to look like a loser. It's gonna be the tournament run's gonna be when D'Angelo Russell goes off, and Lakers are gonna be like, maybe we should keep him.
That's
No, I think
exactly what
JJ's
happened last
JJ
year.
or JJ. Actually, JJ might be like, can we sell high, please? Can we please sell high? But
I don't think
we'll
JJ
see.
has the pull, man. It's just like Dracodian from Palinka. Like,
LeBron,
gosh,
we have to sell high, man.
Gabe Vincent. Oh man, star of this 2023 summer. Can barely make a shot. He's like averaging 3 points
What's
a
the
game.
ideal D'Lo trade for you, Saad? Io?
Giannis.
Just don't ask the look.
Dude, come on.
Steph Curry. I can see
Come on.
Steph coming to LA.
Dude,
Oh my
stop.
god.
What,
All
like,
right.
think about it. Him,
This
and
is
then
I
LeBron
hate
and
Lakers
Bron on the
fans.
same team.
Honestly,
All right.
honestly,
This is going off
honestly,
the rails.
Dennis Schroeder should be in a Lakers uniform.
That is so funny.
Dennis-
That'd be
Dennis
so
is
funny if D'Angelo Russell gets traded.
They swap again.
Would that
They
be,
could have just re-signed Dennis. They could have had both of them.
that'd be Schroeder's
They
third
had
stint
both
with the
of them.
Lakers.
Dude, it's such a pain because what they're missing is players they've had in the past. You know, Caruso would be great on this team. Caruso would be great on this team. Schroeder would be great on
Let's
this
not
team.
talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
Zubac.
Dude, let's
Jay
not talk
Huff.
about it.
Zubats.
Dude,
Jay
even-
Huff, Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah.
Let's not talk
Oh,
about it.
Scottie
Scott
Pippen
Pippen
Jr.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
Then Gabe Vincent,
Man, Gabe
Oh.
Vincent's trash. Listen,
Max Christie. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for Wednesday. I can't wait for Wednesday. Our Hit the Showers award. Oh my god. I mean,
dude,
crazy.
Max Christie. Do you know how many times I stayed up
Hey, man,
way past bedtime
Wait,
watching Max
we can
Christie
talk about this
garbage
on
time
Wednesday.
minutes, texting Alok and Io saying Max Christie should get more minutes? Dude, it ruined my entire second year. I would stay up late and watch Max Christie garbage time minutes.
We have more
You know
on
what's
Wednesday
crazy?
for that.
I would see those garbage time minutes, and I would be in my head. I would say, "Why doesn't he play more?"
Dude, same. I'm
Same.
telling you, I agreed.
And now we're like, oh, okay.
Hey, I might bring out some film for Wednesday with Max Christie. God.
Let's do it.
Oh, Max
But,
Christie's film breakdown would be
that's it.
crazy.
That's enough for our NBA Cup predictions. It looks like the Lakers are the, the favorites from the Bob Top Pod. But I did say this was a holiday, a special holiday in Shnor's eyes, especially, and I think he actually had a suggestion to commemorate this holiday for our podcast. And why don't you tell us what you wanted to do for
Yeah,
today's special day?
I just want to, in honor of Veterans Day, I just want to list off a couple of our favorite NBA veterans, current and past. I can start off with a current one. Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff, still going. Loved him in OKC. And, he still surprises me. Still surprises me, that Jeff. And then for and then for my former veteran, I would call him the veteran, to be honest. He would have been my current one, but apparently he finally retired. Udonis Haslem, the veteran. The veteran.
He's like
Salute.
the epitome of the veteran. Yeah. I'm not going to salute to him.
Good choices. Good choices. Anyone want to share their, do Schnorr one better with their choices?
I didn't know. I thought we were just doing not current, but let's see. Current NBA. I already came up with my retired vet, but I want to give that. I'll give that last. Current vet. First thing that came up to my mind, Mike Conley. He's been in the game for a while.
Career loser, Mike Conley.
Hey, little guy.
I'm gonna talk about him on Wednesday for sure.
He keeps the team. It's not the same efficiency, but he's like all that. Ooh, let me just stop actually. But like most veterans, the past was good, but like they're still here. They're here with the glue, help support.
You saw him throw it around a little bit.
Yeah. So he's done a lot for the NBA, especially the Grizz. So salute. But the ultimate NBA vet that I have to give to him too. Hold on. I gotta play it. Oh gosh, hold on. Oh wait, can this copyright? Who cares? Hugh, what's it's blank. No. Hold on. Just hold on. Oh,
Whatever he's got, I'll wait for it.
Are you looking up like a video clip?
no. Oh, okay. I'm almost there.
What is this?
Kobe passing the ball and I shot him a 3. The old and then in this time
Let's go.
And a world peace.
Let's go.
We need peace right now, especially.
Oh, hold on.
Whoa. Hold on.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know who's watching.
Let's
but
do
last
it.
week- oh, yikes. But in this time, we need
Wow.
peace. So I'm going to give it to the
That was very
ultimate
brave.
one. When he got the ball, he got the opportunity, he shot that 3. And guess what? Lakers became, Kobe. So I'm going to give it to Ron Artest.
Good pick.
I
Salute.
like it, bro.
Salute.
I
do
do
we
us a
want to mention
favor,
the
you
fonts
know,
real quick?
I do. I thought it was really good, but I just want to say, come on, we're trying to expand our podcast. Let's get some better audio from your clips, please.
Dude,
Can
it was
barely hear
Apple
that.
Music. That's not
Oh,
my
man.
fault.
Gotta get on Spotify, man. Come on now.
Oh, okay. My bad. I got you. Okay.
Afan had a really good one, and it almost fits both categories. Apparently, he chose DJ Augustine.
Great
I
answer.
thought it was very
He's still
relevant
playing?
as
So
we
good.
gotta exactly. Let me just. This is perfect because career vet, former Oklahoma City Thunder is what I remember him most for. He had a moment on the Magic where he hit a game winner in the playoffs. But what I found funny is he got his own. Was it Chris Haynes or was it Haynes or Charania announcing his retirement from the league after 14 years? That's like my favorite trend is these people who have been out of the league for 3 years then getting a formal post for their retirement. That made me laugh so hard when it did come up like a few days back. But it's a good pick by Afan. Salute to him.
I like it. I'm happy to go next. I got a couple quick ones. One, I always like to think about Lakers trades at this time of the season, so I wanted to think back to a memorable one. And that was the notable acquisition in 2000. I think it must have been like 2011 or 2012. Yeah, it must have been Raymond Sessions from the Charlotte Bobcats to the
Nice.
Los Angeles Lakers. People really were saying this was going to turn the season around. He was scoring like 10. He was scoring like 10 points. Hey, I was one of those people. He was scoring 10 points a game, dude. I don't know what the buzz was about, but that was crazy. People were all in on
So
Raymond
good.
Sessions, man. Man,
They
hey,
they wanted the Lakers to go so badly.
man, that was good stuff. That's a big one. Current vets. I didn't think that far. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Fine. Yeah, at least you honored a vet. That's fine, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all we needed.
Salute.
Well,
Yeah,
Paolo.
thank you. So salute. Paolo's
Third-year
no
pick.
bet.
I don't think Paolo qualifies, unfortunately.
Hey, okay, let's.
Injuries.
I got one. Speaking of Paolo, KCP, man, that guy wins games. He was playing with an ankle monitor on for a few months at one point,
That's
and
so
was
sick.
still getting buckets. Yeah, that was sick.
Should bring it back.
Contagious.
Should
Strong
bring back
name.
the ankle monitor.
It's
Salute.
true.
Salute.
Good Laker.
He's on. Who you got? I have a feeling for who your current guy will be, but
I hope
Yeah.
I hope it's Leon Poe.
No, my current guy. I think you guys
Eddie
I think
House.
might know.
Al Horford.
It's Al Horford. It's Big Al, one of my favorite Celtics of all time. He's steady. He's still a good producer. Like he still plays within our offense. Finally got him a ring. Very, very happy about that. So always steady. Like when he left in 2019, I was in shambles.
Daniel Tice minutes.
Daniel Tice, Tristan Thompson double big lineup.
Oh, what a
But
nightmare.
love him. He's awesome. He's still really good. And then for my retired one, I think Shanor would probably agree. We share a love for this player. It's Ricky Rubio.
Oh, let's
he
go,
was-
baby. Let's
He,
go.
he was
Love
Donovan Mitchell's
Ricky.
vet in Utah. He was Darius Garland's vet in Cleveland. He
Man.
was still
He was
producing pretty well.
Alexi Shved's vet.
Alexi
Exactly.
Schmed.
Hey.
Man,
Told him to
Hey.
smile more. you know?
Alexi, change this face.
smile, smile.
He was a very
Right.
good player.
Enjoy
I
it.
thoroughly enjoyed watching him play. I miss him a lot.
Same.
I think about
same,
him. I think about him quite a bit. Like,
Same.
how is he
He
doing?
was good.
Like, I loved him in Utah. Like, we don't really
He was
root for
good.
Utah ever.
He was good in Utah.
Like, he was very good in Utah. So
Every time he would come into the games, he would produce. He was very good, especially later when he was actually hitting shots, kind of like consistently with ease. He's a good
I mean,
player.
once he got that beard too, like that aura it went crazy. So
And
shout
the
out to
long
Ricky Rubio.
hair.
Long hair,
Has he-
exactly.
Has he explained why he hasn't talked about in depth why he wanted to retire, right? I
It
think
He-
it was
just sounds like it's mental
He's-
health.
Mental health, I think. So I'm
Isn't
hoping
he-
he's
Oh, he
doing
talked
okay.
about it? Okay.
Isn't he
Yeah.
playing in Barcelona or did he retire?
I think he retired.
I think he retired
I think
from
he walked away from
basketball.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But wherever you are, Ricky, I hope you're good, man. Miss you.
man, he got smoked.
Dude, great pick.
Hey,
Dude, great
first
pick.
player born in the 1990s to get drafted to the NBA.
Yes.
Drafted
He was-
before Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I read about him in the 2007 Tracy McGrady cover of Slam magazine,
Dude, that's sick.
and I was
You're
telling
getting
my
great
friends,
lore.
this guy from Spain, Ricky Rubio, and they didn't learn about him until like 4 years later. But I was ahead of the curve.
Man.
Ricky Rubio.
Hey,
Salute.
that was Italian.
Yeah.
Same thing. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not the same thing.
Come on,
Sorry.
man.
All right. Okay.
Whoa.
I gotta rate it in here. My pick, at least current, and I was really excited. I thought it was a good one. But then I looked at his stats for this year, and it wasn't so good. But Nicholas Batum, good vet.
That's a great. That's a
Very
great.
He's
good.
everywhere.
With Porter
that's-
yelling, "Why is Batum in?"
Yeah, that's a good line. And you know what? If you go back to the play-in last year, there's a reason why he was in the fourth quarter when he.
I know he was
Just-
playing all right.
The reason why the Sixers were able to go, lose to the Knicks in the first round is, because they won that play-in game. But Batum not so hot this year. He's on the Clippers, still doing his little connected passing thing and his no dip threes, but he's shooting at a terrible 29% from three. so he's on his last legs.
Oh man.
He
But-
spent all his powers for France. It's okay.
Respect to him.
It's okay.
He also got the bag once upon a time for his years in
Did.
Portland. He went to
He did.
Charlotte, got the bag, and just
Got that
immediately
money in
fell
Charlotte.
off a cliff.
Stop
into
playing.
his-
Got the money. Stop playing. Respect.
Salute. And a veteran passed.
Kendrick
know.
Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins. If you guys listen to our Thunder Pod, we did a little draft of players who played for the Thunder, and you have to pick a specific year they played in, and you can only pick one player once. My center for my team was Kendrick Perkins, 2011-2012.
Dude, I'm gonna have to listen to that. Another guess at who you might pick, Alok, perhaps Nicolas Shitskavelli.
No, he didn't play for the Thunder, I don't think.
Oh, you
He
picked
wasn't eligible.
Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Man.
First
Nicolas-
Georgian in
Really?
the NBA.
He'll be drafted at some point on this pod, I'm sure. But I guess my old timer, I'll go with Raymond Felton.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Portland's
Yeah.
most hated.
Big
He
baby.
he just reminds me of how different the talent level in the league was back in the day, where he could just crack a meaningful rotation on minutes on a playoff team. Like him, Randy Foy too, was playing
Randy
on
Foy. Oh my god,
Man.
dude.
and now these people
Crazy
wouldn't
and-
even make the water boy.
Mhm.
Hey, you
So
remember when
crazy,
Raymond
the 28
Felton
No, go ahead.
Was that?
when Felton and Stoudemire won 12 straight when they got traded to the Knicks? They were big time, bro. They kept winning.
Dude,
Raymond Felton and
I was gonna
Stoudemire
say-
connection.
as late as 2018, I was watching Thunder games thinking man, thank God Raymond Felton's here. He really saved the game for us. That's how down bad I was.
Bro,
He was
talented.
saving games for the Thunder, and I was like, man, we're gonna make a deep playoff run for sure. Man,
It's like saying, "Oh, thank God Mike Conley's in the game." That's that's the equivalent nowadays.
Yeah,
Mike Conley's gonna steady the ship. Don't worry, guys. But salute to Raymond Felton.
salute.
Just wanna cap off this this segment with something Shanor had promised us. He kept it a little vague, but he said there was be a special performance to commemorate Veterans Day. So I'll let you have the floor, Shanor.
I want to properly honor the vets. So
are we okay to keep recording?
yeah, of course.
The world needs to see this.
I'm so scared.
Same.
Are you about to sing?
Can you guys still
hope
see
so.
me?
Yeah, I can still see you.
All right, so this is for Jeff Green, Udonis Haslam, Mike Conley, Meadow World Peace, DJ Augustine, Ramon Sessions, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Al Horford, Ricky Rubio, Nick Batum, Raymond Felton, and all of our honored veterans
3 times.
who are currently on the court and who have served before. Can you guys hear that?
Yep.
Loud and clear.
This is God Bless the NBA. If tomorrow all the leagues were gone, I'd watched for all my life, and I had to start again with just my league pass and butt pod. I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because the logo still stands for Jerry West, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be a fan of the association, where at least they can ball free. And I won't forget the men who hoop, because ball is life to me. And I proudly check it up back to you and watch Adam Silver's product, because there ain't no doubt I love this league. God bless the NBA.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
God bless the NBA.
Whoa.
God
That was
bless
special.
the NBA.
Wow. Hey, that was masterful lyricism right there.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Don't sleep on the vocals either. That was amazing.
Bro, I was praying.
Amazing.
I from the beginning of the beat, I was praying you were gonna do the whole thing falsetto.
He showed the proper reverence to our vets. You know,
It's true, bro.
sang solemnly.
Yeah.
You might have to come up with Christmas NBA rap.
True.
Oh,
Like that was
Man.
that was
Man.
fire.
Man,
That really touched my soul,
thank
bro.
you, guys.
you know,
Insane.
I had planned to talk about some more things, but I feel like that's a perfect place to end.
No, I feel that's a good finish for a quick turnaround.
What a way to cap such a lovely, solemn, important holiday, especially in the eyes of Shanor Shah.
Indeed.
And he just poured his heart into that, and it was beautiful.
He did. I thought so, Shanor.
I hope the
I
NBA
appreciate
see
you
that.
guys.
All right, well, everybody, that does it for our Veterans Day special of the Ball Up Top podcast, otherwise known as the Butt Pod. And so happy hooping to everybody, and salute.
Salute.
We might need Dude, you didn't come up with a butt pod theme song. Hey,
It's coming, man.
Put it in the butt.
I just take
Whoa, wait.
I just take
All right. No more recording.
Oh man.